it's always better to start with a sprawl than to try to go to the scramble. So he's taking a shot, he's got to a single leg, boom, I've sprawled on him here, okay? My weight's on him. I'm not here on one hip. Why?
Because he can.
Because
you're leaning over, and he could flip you out. He can turn his head into you and flip you over.
Yep. If he pops his head out and cuts back, you pop your head off the side, cut back, boom, I'm over, right? Or whatever else he wants to do. So I'm in here, boom. I square my hips, right? You can be on. You don't necessarily want to be on your toes. You usually want to be on your laces, because if he drives into you, you'd slide on your laces. A lot of times once he stops moving, I usually push my toes just to get him on his haunches, and then I'm back here. Because once he's collapsed on his hips, then it's harder for him to drive. If he's here where his legs are up and I'm on my toes, go ahead and drive him around. He drives in, see how I come up? Okay? So when you first sprawl, you hit hip, cover hips, laces down. That way if he drives, go ahead and drive. I'm driving across my laces, it's harder to do, right? My toe kind of points out and gets caught. But once he gives up driving, I'll put my toes in and I'll work him back right here onto his hips. Okay? This is where I want to be. So Ryan's got my leg locked, and I don't want to panic, right? He's got space here. He's not really doing much. I'm keeping his head in the center, all right? I don't want if his head pops out, I'm in trouble, so I keep his head in the center. I don't mind that he's got this arm locked, all right? Because for the most part, this is really hard to finish. And at this point, Ryan might be thinking, okay, I'm just going to hang on again for a stalemate. But I'm going to win this. But I'm on top, and I want to win this match. All right? This is just a quick hip dump. This is all it is. This is what I hit on you. Okay? I'm going to block. He's got this leg on this side. So this is the arm that I'm going to do a trunk whizzer with. Boom. I'm going to hit him across his ribs here. I'm going to block this knee at the same time. So it comes here on his hip. Okay? Let's do that again. He's got this good single leg. Boom, I've sprawled him here. He stopped driving, right? I'm gonna come and block this far knee. At the same time, I'm hitting this trunk whizzer, right? It's like doing that ankle pick. I'm doing this cross thing. I'm breaking this angle. Boom, here, and he's on his side, okay? Now this is not good enough, okay? I've got to put my elbow on the inside of his ribs here, and then I start circling the leg. I circle away from my elbow, okay? One more time. Here, boom, stop, I'm squared up, keep his head in the center. Far knee, trunk whizzer, side, elbow in right here against his abs, okay? I don't want to be up here, but I want to be right here tight, and I'm squeezing this. You feel pressure right there? Okay? And then I just start circling, and eventually his hands are going to break. If his hands don't break, if he's like, I'm the king of all things, I'm the steadiest dude on the planet, and he keeps coming, he just exposed himself. I come here, reverse half, he's on his back. Make sense?